As, as always, this is a documentary video. Today is July 19th, Saturday. The time is approximately 10:24 a.m. I'm in one of my usual spot where I film videos outside of my house. FBI next door to me at 3615 East Lombard Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. They have been increasingly turning that extremely low frequency shit up. Now, from one of my earlier videos, I told you that just like clockwork, around about 4 o'clock every day, they turn it up and leave it up. They turn it down around about maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night and then turn it back up again. Well, the white man, I guess the black female went on a little vacation because she wasn't there for about a week or so, but she still came over there bringing him food so his bitch ass wouldn't have to leave the house. That's the white man, of course, the white agent that's over there. And now she's been back for a few days. I haven't seen his white ass, but the black female that drives the Honda Accord, her bitch ass been over there for a few days now, and she's been turning that thing up. But that's the life of an FBI agent. They don't have no fucking life, so that's what they sit around and do. As I've been telling you, the United States government, via the FBI, have been using extremely low frequency radiation on me, inundating my house constantly for over a year, since February of 2013. They moved in, they bought that house and put it in their agent's name, moved in August 1st of 2009, after a misdemeanor gun charge that I got. Baltimore City Police got them involved because I had a silencer, both of which was bought illegally in this state, as I told you from my earlier videos. And they've been doing this for over a year now, using extremely low frequency radiation. They don't have nothing to charge me with, so now they're sitting over there basically trying to kill me. That extremely low frequency shit is not working on me like they thought it would. So they're just turning it on, giving me headaches, trying to cause swelling in my brain or whatever it is. Cause those bitches don't have no life. Now, of course, the United States government is a bully and a terrorist, as I told you from my earlier videos. Everything is documented. The United States is in everybody's business. The United States is the only country that holds the title for attacking every country on this planet in some form, large scale like a world war, or small scale by sending U.S. troops and U.S. agents. Now, again, if I'm wrong, prove it. But you're not going to be able to prove me wrong. The U.S. has attacked every country on this planet, and now they're attacking their own damn citizens using extremely low frequency shit. This what they was normally preferred as mind control radiation. Hold on. Okay. Now, instead of blowing up U.S. citizens, I guess killing them, and the drugs are not killing them fast enough, mainly blacks. They already killing off Mexicans by putting guns on the streets. Back in the 70s and 80s, they put drugs on the streets of black communities, but of course they denied it. They put guns on the streets of Mexico recently, not too long ago, which we found out through the government operations. Now, I keep yawning because I was in the house earlier and they used that shit on me. But I took some medicine to suppress the headaches, although the headaches really weren't that bad this morning because I didn't stay in the house that long. But they're using extremely low frequency mind control radiation to basically get all black people dead or in jail. If you're not out there committing a crime, they're going to use, they're inundating the entire neighborhood. I have this meter like I showed you. I noticed that I took this meter, and the further I got away from my house, the levels dropped. Anywhere within, I'm going to say 50 to 100 feet of my house, this meter picks up levels. Now, I'm out here in my usual area, out in Owens Mills. Full sunlight. I'm standing next to some high tension power lines. And this meter basically reads 0. See? Can you see it? It's reading 0. I'm standing next to high tension power lines and it's reading 0. Now, with this meter, in order to get a reading, you have to be basically right on top of something. So, if I'm standing outside of my house and I'm getting levels of 6.7 and 5.3 and different levels, of course they fluctuate because they turn it up and down at different times. But if I'm standing outside of my house and I'm getting levels, if I walk 50 feet from my house, just walk basically to the end of the block, and I'm still getting levels from this meter, they're inundating the entire neighborhood. Now, it affects everybody differently. Now, because they've been using on me directly, they can turn it on, I'll get headaches or whatever, but they got to use it every fucking day because it don't work like they think it should or like they want it should. It don't work like they think it should or like they want it to. So they have to use it on me every day. That's the same thing they did with Earn Alexis. Same thing they did with Earn Alexis. They had to use it on every day, but it's not working on me. I guess they figure if I dream it, I'm going to react to it and go out and do it. Don't work like that. Every day for over a year. They used it on me while I was asleep, so I no longer sleep in the house. Now, if I just sit there, like I told you, if I walk in the front door, I'm being inundated. No matter where I am in my house, I'm being exposed to it. They use it every day, non-stop, 24 hours a day. They leave the fucking thing on. I've recorded levels in the morning time, 6 o'clock in the morning, and at night, 12 midnight, and so forth and so on. I'm asking everybody, if you watch these videos, tell your friends, tell your family, get these videos to go viral. You need to know that the United States government is doing this. If you don't educate yourself, then you'll be one of those people that they'll use it on, and you'll just think you're getting a headache or something. Go out and buy one of these meters. They sell them at Radio Shack. You can find them online. It's an electromagnetic field meter. Usually they'll refer to it as a ELF or EMF meter. Just go out and buy one. Turn off your TVs, turn off your computers, turn off your lights, and just go around your house and see what the levels are. See if you got high levels of an electromagnetic field. Now, if you live near a nuclear power plant or if you live near some really high tension power lines, then you might get a reading. But if you just live in a row house or if you live in an apartment, you shouldn't get readings. I've been to somebody's house, did level readings. I've been in somebody's apartment and did level readings. And the levels were below 1.0, as which they should be. Anything above 1.0, and you got a problem. Now, some of the videos that I posted, I told you that BGE Techs, when they came to install the smart meter and the new gas meters, I told you that they confirmed that the levels were not coming from my house. Well, unfortunately, I did not record them saying this, and I did not record them saying it, but they confirmed. My mother heard it. The levels were not coming from my house. Now, I already know where the levels are coming from. I didn't tell them, though. But you need to know. If they're doing it to me, then they'll do it to you, too. Certain areas of Baltimore City, I notice certain areas that I go around, different, mainly black neighborhoods, I get level readings. I'm standing on the sidewalk, away from my house, no power lines, nothing that would cause me to get a level, and yet I get a level. I get a level reading from the meter in black neighborhoods. Now, like I said, I'm out here in Owens Mills, high tension power lines, mainly white community, pretty quiet, some crime, but very little. And yet, I get no readings. I showed you the meter. I get absolutely no readings. Don't let the U.S. government continue to do this. They're committing crimes basically against their own people. And it's mainly black people. Remember, the guy that shot the Navy Yard was black. They used it on him. They wrote him off as being delusional. I've been documenting the proof. Since I got my hands on this meter, I've been documenting the proof. Putting the proof online. If you choose to think I'm crazy, well, that's on you. You'll be one of those people that they use this technology on. I can't even call it technology. It's a weapon. You'll be one of the ones that they use this weapon on, and you'll end up killing somebody, molesting somebody's child, or whatever it is that they want you to do, and you'll end up in jail for something you had no control of, or something that you would not normally do. You would end up in jail for it because they're using this on you. Don't let them do this. Now, I've contacted everybody. The press, the ACLU, the NAACP, Al Sharpton, U.S. senators. Everybody seems to be scared of the FBI. Like, the press told me they didn't want the case. Wasn't something they wanted to report on. I emailed them. I called them. Nobody wants the story. Okay, well, I guess a black man being exposed to an extremely low frequency weapon, because that's what this is, a weapon. It was originally designed in Sarajevo. They started it in Sarajevo. The United States got their hands on it and brought it over here back in the 60s, worked on it or whatever, and now they're using it on U.S. citizens, black people. I haven't heard not one white person say that they've been a victim of this, but I've heard 3 black people so far. Me, Erna Alexis, and the lady that tried to drive to the White House. Excuse me, throat dry. Stay tuned. I'm going to continue to make videos. I don't make them every day like I used to, but I'm going to continue to make videos. Again, buy a meter. Test your house. Test your neighborhood. Just walk around. Take it with you. Everywhere you go. If you notice, if you go into white neighborhoods, or majority white neighborhoods, or Latino neighborhoods, and you don't get a level, then when you go into the black neighborhoods, the inner cities, anywhere where there's blacks, mainly blacks, and you stand out on the sidewalk and you turn it on and you get anything, if you get a reading of anything above 1.0 on the Gauss scale or a 0.10 on the Tesla scale, then you know that neighborhood is being exposed to it. This is what they do. Those cell phone towers, not only are they transmitting and receiving cell phone signals and wireless signals for your iPad, your iPod, and all that other crap, but they're also transmitting that extremely low frequency radiation. It's a weapon. The United States is using it on their own citizens. They can't build a ship that can go from here to that so-called space station without having problems, but they can sit around and build some mind control generator. They can sit around and build some extremely low frequency radiation crap. They will never leave this planet. Never. And if I ever hit the lottery and start up my business, which I plan on doing, if I ever hit the lottery, I'm going to start up my business. They will never leave this planet. Never. Stay tuned.